What's up, Generals? Surprised to see me? Quick question before we start. Did you survive the Evil Dead collab, or did the dead bites get you? Be honest in the comments. Now, let's get into update 74. Quick reminder before the good stuff, because I'd be doing you dirty if I didn't. If you haven't joined the Game Love Club yet, what are we even doing here? Registration takes less than a minute, less time than it takes you to lose a base you forgot to shield. In exchange, your account gets way more secure, you unlock Game Love Shop, and you immediately walk away with 3 free rewards. And these aren't thanks for nothing rewards, they actually look awesome. Speaking of the shop, that's where you'll always find the best value bundles, the chain deals, and the free rewards sitting there waiting for you every single day. Free, daily, yours. So do future you a favor and join the club today. There's a gift code hidden in the video. I hear that the last time it was given directly to you, but I'm not spoiling you, go look. Okay, let's actually jump in. Where do we even start? Honestly, the responsible thing is to pull up the roadmap and see what we promised for this quarter. We're at the tail end of Q2 now, so let's check our progress. Tier 8 crafting, delivered. Sorry for the mess. The blockbuster collab, that brought Evil Dead for a whole month. So what's left on the board? I am seeing PvE Revamp Part 2. Perfect, let's start there. The PvE overhaul continues, and Update 74 brings a fresh batch of changes. As always, drop your thoughts in the comments below, we actually read them. Here's the big picture. A new Renegade base will now spawn on the map, one for each of the 9 Renegade factions currently in the game. Every faction gets its own base somewhere inside its territory. Now, here's the twist. Each season, one faction becomes friendly to you. When a faction goes friendly, its camps stop spawning. Instead, the neighboring factions start spawning camps inside the friendly faction's territory. Rude, right? They're basically invading. Friendly factions rotate on a fixed timer. When the rotation hits, your old friends turn hostile again. It's not personal, it's seasonal. And a brand new faction steps up to be friendly. The very first season runs for 2 months, so you've got time to settle in. We've also added a brand new button on the world map that takes you straight to the friendly faction base. And what's waiting inside? A brand new shop, open for the entire duration of the season. The currency that runs this shop? Logite, and only Logite. Everything in there is bought with it, so stockpile like your life depends on it. Once you completely buy out an item stock, you can re-roll the shop for fresh items, but pay close attention to the items marked with the red banner at the start. Those are the ones you'll care about most, because they hold the best value and they're available to purchase only once. A re-roll will not bring them back, so no hesitating. Next up, something big: reputation. Reputation is each friendly faction's own personal progression track. How do you earn it? Simple. You go smack hostile faction camps on the map, but only camps between level 21 and 40 will reward reputation, so don't waste your energy on the little guys. And heads up, reputation resets at the end of each season. To go with all this, we're dropping a brand new PvE Battle Pass, and trust me, you'll want it. It gives you a boost to your reputation yield for the duration of the season and extra Logite. The moment you purchase it, a reputation bonus switches on, adding a percentage increase to every single instance of reputation you earn. The pass also grants extra reputation retroactively for the days that you collected reputation without the bonus.
Generals, we came up with a way to make your base skins look even cooler on the map. Introducing evolving bases. What is so much fun about them? They have a dynamic new look on the map depending on your progress. The new evolving bases will always be at the top of the decorations list. They have a total of 10 upgradable levels each, with new visuals being unlocked on level 5 and level 10. Let's take a quick look at the upgrade process. As you can see, there are 2 new currencies that you'll need: the Forge Hammer and the Apex Hammer. There are 2 types of bonuses. One of them can be selected at any time without needing to use the base skin, and the permanent one, which is multiplicative. The more evolving bases you have maxed, the bigger difference you'll see in your stats.
WPOARMY, the new T18 units have arrived, looking absolutely stunning in their shiny new Supreme visual. Bigger, better, stronger, same model, bigger numbers. They roll in with increased stats across the board. And because T18 is here, that means that T17 is now craftable. This update, we're also pushing the rest of your buildings up to level 40. On screen, you'll see the full list of buildings currently sitting at 37 and are getting bumped to 40. To get them there, you'll need logite. A lot of it. Did I mention logite yet? I feel like I mentioned logite. 2 buildings don't follow the standard progression, and they deserve a special shout out. First, the Defense Center, which has been sitting sadly on level 1 this whole time like it got forgotten in the corner. Not anymore. It's now upgradable all the way to level 40, handing you significant bonuses to defense health and defense damage. Same story for the Programming Center, which now rewards you with a massive chunk of drone damage and mech health bonuses. Both buildings finally get to earn their keep. We're also introducing a brand new tier of power-ups, Tier 7. It goes without saying, these are multiple times more impactful and stronger than their T6 versions. And speaking of T6, they're not going anywhere. They'll be now craftable in the power-up factory at level 38, 39, and 40. Generals. Our new exclusive Iron Veil Syndicate Lieutenants now get their own Universal Shards WoW charts. Same principle as before, just for the Iron Veil crew. There are 10 new crafting items joining the party this update. First, the weapon systems for King and Ilva from the last update are now craftable. On top of that, we're opening up a brand new slot for the offensive commanders, ammunition. 4 new ammunition crafting items are coming in for Volsky, Kopka, King, and Gran. Stock up! Generals, it was only a matter of time. We're finally adding separate events for building attachments and photonic crystals to our future event schedules. Keep your eyes peeled, they're coming soon. And that's a wrap, Generals! If this update has you hyped, do the easy thing and smash that like button, then subscribe to the channel so you never miss a breakdown. See you on the battlefield, Generals. Dismissed.